everyone, I'm back at school. It is Friday, August 10th, 1 week till Disney World. I'm here, it's already 12:30. I'm pretty much just gonna keep working on that list I talked about in my last vlog because that was the last time I was here like 3 or 4 days ago. Just gonna try and set up my calendar, maybe work on, I got my staple gun working, so getting the rest of my little bulletin boards finished, and then hopefully starting my library today, I hope. I did get my hair chopped off a little bit, courtesy of my boyfriend, and I dyed it just to kind of get ready for Disney World. But I'm here, I'm going to be productive. I just wanted to check in, say hi. Probably gonna be lots of time lapses and things because I really want to get a lot of stuff done. Here is the before of the bulletin boards over these ugly cabinets. And I'm going to do these last two. Fingers crossed I have enough bulletin border. I did order an extra sheet just in case, but it won't be here till next week, but fingers crossed I can get those two. And here's the after. It looks so good. And I had enough bulletin border. I have one little strip left, or like maybe half a strip. But yay, it's perfect. Okay, so I got a few more things done around my teacher desk. I have those sheet protector things that I'm going to put my learning targets on. Usually I just write them on this whiteboard and kind of use tape to tape off little sections for each subject or whatever, but I thought this looked a little cleaner this year. I have reading, writing, and math written up there. Ooh, my writing's good. And then just a blank one for, depending on if we're doing science or social studies that week. But that'll be where I write our learning targets. I would like to create a learning target label, but that doesn't have to happen. We'll see. Not a priority for me, really. I don't really need to label things. Now that I'm looking at it, though, I probably should have turned them the other way. I think they all would have fit and had been able to write a little bit more, because especially with reading, we usually have like 2 or 3 different targets we're trying to hit. But that looks good for now. I have this up, so this is one of the bigger little bulletin boards on our cupboards, and last week I talked a little bit about it, but we do brag tags, but I call them effort tags, so they're all hanging on lanyards back there, and I'll write the kids' names on each of them. And I really want to be more intentional with doing effort tags this year, because it'd be more like, I'd use it during Daily 5 and things like that when I was at small groups and say things like, oh, so-and-so, you're on task, thank you, go write yourself an effort tag. But I really want to be more like deliberate with when and why and for what we're trying to earn them for, especially because I feel like it's a perfect opportunity to spend more time talking about like the different characteristics, like it's kind of more of like social emotional learning and like what we're practicing for our behavior. So I got this little calendar chart at the Target dollar spot, and I cut it up because it was a little too big. So I cut off the top. I cut off a row here, or a column here and a column here. Is that a column? Yeah, I think that's a column. And so starting for the year, we'll probably only have 1 or 2 we're trying to earn. But I made this just really quick, and I have it in another sheet protector, and it says effort tags we are working on earning, and then I can put the effort tag we're working on there, and then I have a spot to write the learning target too. Like I can stay on task, or I might just say like, what it looks like pencil moving, eyes on paper, not much talking, or whatever. So kind of so I can have a learning target or like a focus with what each of these looks like to earn, and then they can earn that one. And then eventually they'll probably have a lot different ones that they can choose from. But there might be a new one that we introduce per week or per every few days that we really work on. I like how that turned out though, I'm glad. And then what they do is, so this is right here, so their earned effort tags go in there, and I need to make a new label for that, and there'll be like a tub of Sharpies or something like right here, because they write their name on the back of each effort tag when they earn it. So I'll say, oh, so-and-so, I see that you're staying on task, your pencil's moving, blah, 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 whatever. Go write yourself an on-task effort tag. So they'll come over here, they'll grab it out of the pocket, they'll grab one of the Sharpies out of the tub that'll be here, and then they just place it in here, and that's all they do. And then on Fridays, I'll hang them all up on their lanyard, and then we can wear our effort tags every Friday for the day, except for like at recess and stuff, even though they're like breakaway lanyards. But then, they'll have earned different ones, and that'll be what it looks like. I like how it turned out. I'm very excited. Okay, hi guys. I've been here for a couple hours, and I feel like I haven't been checking in very much. I feel like I've just been like go, productive, which is good and a miracle, because I'm not normally like that. Normally I just want to chat, and usually these are like 20 minutes, but it's 2:30 now. I've only been here for 2 hours, so I feel like I've been doing pretty well. I think I'm getting closer. I just kind of wanted to give you a little look around of what I've done. Okay, so this is like right by the door when the kids walk in. I couldn't pass up these little things. I was at Michael's the other day and they were having like a 70% off sale. So that little thing was like $2 and I just thought that was really cute. And I just thought, you know, this is where they come in. I'd like a little seasonal thing there. These are all like supplies that they can reach for and use whenever they'd like. You know, there's timers on the bottom, whiteboards and markers, erasers, dice, number racks or reckon recs, markers and crayons, just kind of my extra ones. I just have my turn-in bin sitting up at the top. But all of like the kid supplies next to like the clipboards. I got these little pillows the other day at Walmart, and they were really cheap. The little You Got This pillow was $5, and then the 2 pink ones came in a set, and I think were $15 for the 2. Almost wondering if I should buy more, because that's not very many pillows, and I didn't buy any lap desks or anything at Michael's. I do want to do some flexible seating, but I'm just kind of torn because, I'll flip this back around. I'm just kind of torn with the flexible seating because I'm just not sure. Like, I always give the kids options to work wherever they'd like in the room. There's always have access to clipboards, or, you know, they can lay down, they can sit down, they can move their chair, anything like that. And I just kind of feel like, kids this age like having the home base of their desk, and kids with some certain learning needs like the feeling of having their desk, you know. Kids on the spectrum usually like to feel like they have a safe place and that's like their zone and where they feel comfortable. Plus it's like I don't have enough room to like hold everyone's supplies somewhere else besides their desk. So I think I'm just gonna, you know, kind of make it cozy in here, like with the pillows and stuff, and kids are always welcome to work wherever they'd like, but their desks are like where all their stuff is. But that was a little tangent. But I got, what else did I do? I've cleared out some like bins and things, like old ones, like these 2 clear ones that I really don't like that I'm going to get rid of. Those are my learning targets. I've been working on, at the end of the year, I shoved everything in these 2 cupboards, like the things on the desk, counters and things like that. So I've been working on just kind of like getting the stuff out, putting it out like I did, you know, like our Lost and Found, like our Sharpies, our effort tag tub, and things like that. The counter I've actually cleared a lot off of, I feel like. I've also hung up our 3 rules right on that bulletin board. Those are such little bulletin boards. I have the hardest time figuring out what to put on them. I might have to make something for the other one. Kind of got out my first units of math. What else did I do? Oh, I hung up our effort tag sign, which I think looks pretty good. That's a nice little label. I just used well, not the Cricut, but like the old version, you know. I don't know whether the things that punch out the words. And I have one of our beginning, I just found this 3 ways to read a book that we use at the beginning of the year for introducing Daily 5. And I just stuck that there. Again, those bulletin boards, they're like just kind of little cupboards, but I'm pretty sure I'll be moving that back to the carpet and forth quite a bit. I found these things, which I'd like to make typed up versions, but this is for our open house. And I have these right next to tubs, you know, just where everything needs to go. I would like to make those a little cuter, though. I haven't done anything over a number corner. I need to do that. But I did... What was I just going to show you? I got this. I showed you this a few weeks ago. These little cute must-do, may-do things from, I think her name is Castles and Crayons. She just started her Teachers Pay Teachers shop. So I made that. I need to laminate it. And then I also had these. And this is again like helping with my accountability a little bit, I think. So I'm gonna laminate this, and then the 3 groups I meet with each day, I'm just gonna laminate it and write their names on here. Or, you know, if I end up grouping them in some other way, like by colors or something, then the color name will be on there. But I'm doing this partially for like, so they know that it's coming, that they're meeting with me that day during Daily 5. But partially because last year, especially towards the end of the year, I started getting really, like group 2 would drag on and on. I'd be like, oh, well, I'll just, you know, I'll spend more time with group 2 today and won't spend as much time with group 3, or don't even meet with them. So, because that's usually like my higher group that I don't meet with as often. So this is more for my accountability. But I am going to hang it up on this bulletin board, and I think it'll look good next to the red learning targets. And then I'll just put a little title that says Daily 5. But that's so I know what's on that bulletin board, so I now have to figure out what I'm going to do on that one, those 2, and my little ones up here. So we will see what I decide for those. I still think I want to do our anchor, our learning chart there, and I don't know. But that's what I've done so far. I realized that in my last vlog, I never showed you my bulletin board. probably because there are people here. There's people here now too, but if you didn't know, our school theme this year is Disney, and my boyfriend usually is pretty creative with the bulletin boards and usually kind of gets inspiration for stuff, and he definitely did with this one. It's awesome. I have maybe helped like 2% and he did the rest. He came up and hung it up last weekend and everything, so I want to show it to you because it's Monsters Inc. themed, and there's lots of cute little details, so I'm going to show that to you. The next clip will probably be like silent, but just so you can see it. It is so cute. I feel like it's so cute. I am wrapping up here. I've actually been here like 2.5 hours and I feel like I've been pretty productive. Like I'm feeling really good about where I'm at. So you saw kind of where I was. I didn't get number corner up. I still have a few bulletin boards that are empty and I'm not sure what they're gonna do. I have to do that anchor chart thing. Like there's still like things to do, but I'm definitely making progress. Like I'll show you. These cupboards here were shoved full of like everything. Now I have like an entire empty shelf, a few empty shelves, like nothing's like super full. I still need to go through that section. I think that's mostly like back to school stuff, like first week of school things. I found a bunch of books I need to level and, you know, categorize, and I still need to organize my classroom library. But I got a lot done today. I feel really good. So I am gonna head out here. It's Friday night. We're probably gonna go out to eat. It's warm. On Monday I do have a training or a meeting or something in the morning, so I'll be here in the afternoon, but my team will also be here, so I'm not sure how much I'll check in or how much I'll be like collaborating with them. I know we have a new team member, so we'll probably be spending a bit of time walking her through stuff after the meeting also. But hopefully I do have time to work. It might be like a combo vlog, but next week is the last full week before I go to Disney World, so I have a lot more to do, but that's okay. It'll be great. But just wanted to check in, show you what's going on, and show you my classroom setup. Bye!